Can I pull off a Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce wedding in Dior Couture? What if one of the world's most famous couples decided to celebrate their love with a wedding unlike anything the entertainment industry had ever seen? While this is purely a fan-created what-if scenario, the thought of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce exchanging vows has captured the imagination of millions. From social media edits to AI-generated concepts and fashion sketches, fans have transformed a simple idea into an elaborate fantasy that continues to spark conversation around the globe. Ever since Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce became one of pop culture's most talked-about couples, every public appearance has generated headlines. Whether they're cheering each other on at concerts or football games, their relationship has inspired endless discussions about what the future might hold. Naturally, one question keeps surfacing across social media: what would their dream wedding look like? Although neither Taylor nor Travis has announced any wedding plans, that hasn't stopped fans from imagining every breathtaking detail. The excitement surrounding this fictional wedding isn't just about romance. It's also about the blending of two incredible worlds. Taylor represents music, storytelling, and timeless elegance, while Travis brings championship confidence, charisma, and the excitement of professional sports. Together, they symbolize a modern celebrity power couple whose influence reaches millions of fans across generations. Across TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, and fan communities, thousands of creative wedding concepts have emerged. Some imagine an intimate countryside ceremony surrounded by close family and friends, while others envision a lavish European celebration worthy of a royal event. Every fan seems to have a different vision, but one idea appears repeatedly: a breathtaking couture wedding gown that would instantly become one of the most iconic bridal looks in fashion history. Among all the imagined designer choices, Dior Couture frequently appears in fan discussions. Known for its sophisticated craftsmanship, delicate embroidery, luxurious fabrics, and timeless silhouettes, the French fashion house perfectly matches the romantic aesthetic many fans associate with Taylor's style. A custom couture creation inspired by classic elegance and modern femininity would certainly fit the dream many people have envisioned, even though this remains entirely fictional. Imagine the anticipation building weeks before the ceremony. Fashion magazines would speculate endlessly about the dress. Entertainment reporters would analyze every clue. Social media would explode with predictions, mood boards, and artistic renderings. Every tiny rumor would become trending news as fans attempted to guess every detail of the imaginary celebration. Of course, this is all part of the fun of celebrity culture. Fans love imagining fairy tale moments for the stars they admire, combining creativity, fashion, and storytelling into dream scenarios that feel almost cinematic. Whether discussing the venue, the guest list, or the perfect wedding gown, these conversations highlight just how invested people become in the lives and milestones of their favorite celebrities. As our dream wedding begins to take shape, one unforgettable image stands above all the rest: Taylor stepping into a magnificent couture gown designed exclusively for this once-in-a-lifetime celebration. Every stitch, every pearl, and every layer of silk would represent elegance, romance, and timeless beauty. While the wedding itself exists only in imagination, the vision is vivid enough to inspire millions of fans around the world. In the next part, we'll dive into the heart of this fantasy wedding by imagining the spectacular Dior Couture gown in extraordinary detail, from its handcrafted embroidery and luxurious fabrics to the accessories that would complete one of the most talked-about bridal looks ever imagined. Imagining the ultimate Dior Couture bridal look. As excitement surrounding this entirely fictional wedding reached its peak, fans turned their attention to the detail they were most eager to imagine: the wedding dress. For many fashion enthusiasts, the gown would be the defining moment of the celebration, setting bridal trends for years to come. While no such dress exists, imagining a custom Dior Couture creation has become one of the most popular fan concepts shared across social media. Picture the morning of the ceremony. Inside an elegant bridal suite filled with natural light, the final touches are coming together. Delicate bouquets of white roses and soft ivory peonies decorate the room, while close friends and family admire the masterpiece hanging nearby. Protected beneath a silk garment cover is a breathtaking couture gown that has supposedly taken hundreds of hours of expert craftsmanship to create. The imagined design reflects everything fans associate with timeless elegance. Layers of luxurious silk flow effortlessly into a graceful silhouette, while fine French lace adds depth and texture across the bodice and sleeves. Tiny hand-sewn pearls and shimmering crystal accents catch the sunlight with every movement, creating a soft sparkle rather than overwhelming glamour. Instead of following short-lived fashion trends, the gown embraces classic beauty, that would remain unforgettable decades later. Many fan sketches picture a fitted bodice flowing into a dramatic A-line skirt, balancing sophistication with effortless romance. Others imagine long lace sleeves inspired by vintage royal weddings, while some prefer delicate cap sleeves and an off-the-shoulder neckline. Every version shares one common goal, creating a bridal look that feels elegant, graceful, and unmistakably timeless. The train is another feature fans love to imagine. Stretching several feet behind the bride, it glides across polished marble floors like a work of art. Intricate floral embroidery appears along its edges, with every stitch symbolizing love, growth, and new beginnings. As sunlight pours through towering windows, the embroidery seems to come alive, giving the entire gown an almost magical appearance. No couture look would be complete without carefully chosen accessories. Fans envision sparkling diamond earrings, a simple bracelet, and a cathedral-length veil embroidered with delicate floral patterns that perfectly complement the gown. Rather than overpowering the dress, each accessory enhances its elegance while maintaining a refined, sophisticated style. Hair and makeup complete the imagined bridal transformation. Soft waves cascade over the shoulders, creating a romantic and effortless appearance. Natural makeup highlights glowing skin with subtle tones, allowing the overall look to remain timeless rather than trendy. The result is a bridal style that feels graceful, confident, and effortlessly beautiful. Of course, the true magic of couture lies in its craftsmanship. Every bead, every piece of lace, and every carefully placed detail represents countless hours of dedication from skilled artisans. That's why couture fashion continues to captivate audiences around the world. It isn't simply clothing. It's wearable art created with extraordinary precision and imagination. As guests begin arriving at the fictional ceremony, anticipation fills the air. Conversations suddenly fade as the music begins, and every eye turns toward the entrance. The moment everyone has imagined for months is finally here. The doors slowly open, revealing a breathtaking bridal silhouette that immediately leaves the crowd speechless. We'll imagine the spectacular ceremony itself, from the luxurious venue and unforgettable decor to the emotional walk down the aisle, and the dream celebration that fans have envisioned for this entirely fictional wedding. The dream ceremony comes to life as the first notes of a soft orchestra echoed across the venue. A hush settled over the crowd. In this entirely fictional fan-imagined celebration, every detail had been carefully envisioned to create a wedding worthy of one of the world's most talked-about celebrity couples. The atmosphere felt elegant yet intimate, proving that even the grandest celebrations can still feel deeply personal. Fans often imagine the ceremony taking place at a breathtaking estate surrounded by rolling hills, blooming gardens, and centuries-old trees. As guests arrived, they were welcomed by pathways lined with thousands of white roses, ivory hydrangeas, and flickering candles that created a warm, romantic glow. Crystal chandeliers hung from a beautifully decorated reception tent, while soft string lights stretched across the gardens, making the entire venue look as though it belonged in a classic fairy tale. The guest list, according to fan speculation, would include some of the biggest names in music, sports, film, and entertainment. Friends, teammates, fellow artists, and family members would gather to celebrate the occasion, while photographers and media outlets waited far beyond the gates, hoping to catch even the smallest glimpse of the historic event. Social media would explode with excitement as fans eagerly searched for every possible update from the imaginary celebration. Then came the moment everyone had been waiting for. The music slowly changed, conversations stopped, and every guest rose to their feet. The grand entrance opened, revealing a breathtaking bridal silhouette framed by soft afternoon sunlight. The imagined couture gown shimmered gently with every step, its delicate embroidery catching the light, while the flowing veil drifted gracefully behind. It was the kind of entrance fans would replay countless times, if it were ever real, a moment filled with elegance, emotion, and timeless beauty. Standing at the altar, Travis was imagined wearing a perfectly tailored classic tuxedo that reflected effortless sophistication. As he watched Taylor walk toward him, fans often picture a smile that said everything words could not. The emotion of the moment became one of the most discussed elements in countless fan edits and artistic recreations, symbolizing a love story that had inspired millions. The ceremony itself remained simple despite the luxurious surroundings. Gentle floral arrangements framed the altar without overwhelming it, while a string quartet performed romantic melodies in the background. Every decorative element complemented the natural beauty of the venue, allowing the focus to remain on the couple and the heartfelt promises they exchanged in this fictional narrative. As the imagined vows concluded, applause filled the air while flower petals floated gently from above. Guests embraced one another, smiling as the newlyweds walked hand in hand down the aisle beneath an archway of blooming flowers. Cameras flashed, laughter echoed through the gardens, and the celebration officially began. Outside, the reception looked like something from a storybook. Long candlelit tables featured elegant centerpieces overflowing with white blooms, gold accents, and crystal glassware. Live musicians performed throughout the evening as guests enjoyed dinner beneath the stars. The dance floor quickly became the heart of the celebration, where family and friends imagined unforgettable speeches, joyful laughter, and emotional first dances that would become cherished memories. As the night continued, a spectacular fireworks display illuminated the sky, reflecting across nearby lakes and gardens. The finale represented more than a beautiful ending. It symbolized the excitement, hope, and imagination that fans have poured into this entirely fictional wedding concept. In part, we'll explore why this imagined celebration has captivated millions of fans, how celebrity weddings influence fashion and culture, and why dream scenarios like this continue to inspire people around the world. Why this dream wedding captivated millions as the fireworks faded into the night sky, and the final dance came to an end. The imagined celebration became more than just a fantasy wedding. It became a reflection of why celebrity love stories capture the world's attention. Although this entire scenario exists only in the imagination of fans, it highlights the creativity and excitement that surround two of today's biggest public figures. For years, Taylor Swift has influenced not only the music industry, but also fashion, culture, and storytelling. Every public appearance sparks conversations about her style, while every outfit inspires thousands of recreations across social media. Travis Kelce has built a similar reputation in the world of sports, combining championship success with confidence, personality, and a growing presence in entertainment. Together, they have become one of pop culture's most recognizable couples, making it easy to understand why fans enjoy imagining milestone moments like a dream wedding. The fictional Dior Couture gown imagined throughout this story represents more than luxury fashion. In the minds of fans, it symbolizes timeless elegance, romance, and craftsmanship. Bridal designers often inspire trends that influence weddings around the world, and many people enjoy imagining how a celebrity's wedding style could shape future bridal fashion. Whether it's delicate lace, flowing silk, cathedral veils, or hand-embroidered details, these creative concepts allow fashion lovers to dream without claiming that such an event has actually taken place. Social media has played a huge role in bringing these fan-created ideas to life. Digital artists create stunning illustrations, designers share couture-inspired sketches, and video editors produce cinematic wedding trailers based entirely on imagination. These creations showcase incredible talent, while reminding audiences that creativity can transform a simple what-if question into an unforgettable visual experience. Perhaps that's why dream weddings continue to fascinate people. They're not only about extravagant venues or beautiful gowns, they're about hope, celebration, and storytelling. Fans naturally enjoy imagining happy endings for celebrities they admire, especially when those stories involve romance, family, and unforgettable moments. It becomes a shared creative experience where millions of people contribute their own unique vision. Of course, it's important to remember that this entire wedding has been a fictional fan scenario. Neither Taylor Swift nor Travis Kelce has announced plans for a wedding, and everything described in this series has been imagined purely for entertainment and fashion inspiration. The excitement comes from exploring possibilities, not reporting real events. Even so, one thing is undeniable: if a wedding of this scale ever did happen, it would almost certainly become one of the biggest entertainment and fashion stories of the decade. Every detail from the venue and flowers to the music and bridal style would dominate headlines, inspire countless discussions, and influence trends around the world. Until then, fans will continue sharing their artwork, dream venues, couture sketches, and creative ideas, proving that imagination has no limits. Whether you're passionate about celebrity culture, luxury fashion, or unforgettable love stories, these fictional concepts remind us why storytelling remains so powerful. If you enjoyed this fan-imagined wedding journey, let us know what your dream celebrity wedding would look like. Which designer would create the perfect gown? Where would the ceremony take place? And what unforgettable details would make it one of the most iconic celebrations ever imagined? Share your ideas in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more celebrity fashion breakdowns, entertainment stories, and creative what-if scenarios inspired by the biggest names in pop culture.